Hello guys, good evening and welcome back once again to another SJ Traders Academy crypto market live trading session. Today is the 9th of August, okay, third day of the trading week. And before I start, just a short disclaimer, past performance does not guarantee future result. Whatever buying, selling recommendation for tonight, please do your due diligence for investing into any kind of asset. Okay, so I will share again my screen. Okay, so right now for this week crypto market outlook, it is all eyes on the Bitcoin spot ETF, especially coming in from Cathie Wood, ARK Invest. So Cathie Wood have already submitted an application of filing Bitcoin spot ETF. That most like that the deadline will be on the 13th of August. So SEC will have until 13th of August to approve Bitcoin ETF for ARK investment. Okay, so here in this article you can see here, right? So the Security Commission is required to give a thumbs up or thumbs down to ARK investment application by the August of 13th. So that will be this coming Sunday. So that's the reason why you're seeing Bitcoin price starting to rally. Okay, the Bitcoin price is reacting towards the positive news, okay, given out by the ARK investment, and of course, other companies are also filing a Bitcoin spot ETF. So that's why the Bitcoin is pricing in on the bullish news at the moment. So on 13 August, most likely there could be another reversal, or it could be another hiccup again, where I believe most likely the SEC will most likely delay or reject the application of ARK investment ETF. Okay, there's a high chances where the SEC will delay. Okay, so here you can see yay or nay for this Bitcoin spot ETF here. So ARK's application for spot Bitcoin ETF was published in the Federal Register on May of 15. So a June 15 filing in the Federal Register from the SEC designated by August 13, right? So this will be the due date for the SEC to approve. So as long as Gary Gensler is in the SEC, is in charge of SEC, then most likely there could be another delay again. Okay, so I think he's doing whatever it takes to actually slow down the momentum of the crypto market, because I believe most of the hedge funds are eagerly wanting the Bitcoin spot ETF to be approved as soon as possible, because they want to open to the public. They want public to actually buy and hold the Bitcoin spot ETF compared to a leverage futures ETF. Okay, so here you can see the SEC have a lot of options here. Okay, they can extend the deadline to a maximum of up to 240 days. Okay, right? A maximum where SEC could theoretically delay a final response until January 10, which is next year. Okay, until latest by March 2024. So by March 2024, SEC has no choice but to approve. So they will use up whatever option that they have right now to delay as much as possible. Because BlackRock filing also is on the line, right? It's upcoming. And of course, there are also insider news coming in from BlackRock, right? Mentioning that the Bitcoin spot ETF might be approved within 4 to 6 months from now. So 4 to 6 months from now will be from end of this year, which is on December, and then till next year, which is on February 2024. So you can imagine around end of December and February 2024 is around the halving season, Bitcoin halving. So Bitcoin halving is around April or May 2024. So you can see the timeline here is very important. How SEC is playing and actually delaying the Bitcoin spot ETF just before the halving. Because you have to understand the Wall Street people are actually doing all this. They are doing the work, right? They're actually most likely paying the SEC, okay, to do whatever it takes to accumulate and to buy more time so that they can accumulate more crypto before they approve the spot ETF. So these are the odds from ARK Investment. Okay, so ARK Invest, their shares of Bitcoin Trust, right? You can see 5/15/23, right? These are the odds that most likely will be playing out or most likely to be approved. So of course, for this year's Bitcoin spot ETF, there could be a 65% chance where the Bitcoin spot ETF might be approved. Okay, so yeah, this is the overall situation, okay, that I'm sharing with you guys. Okay, so yeah, but again, the article is too long, but I just shorten it and give you the overall perspective on what to expect, because you can see the spot ETF here is a game changer compared to a leverage ETF or futures ETF, right? Because right now only the SEC is approving futures ETF, right? Why futures ETF? Because most of the traders who are trading, most of them, 90%, whoever trades will lose money. So that's what SEC encourage. Instead of protecting the investors, the SEC encourage people to lose money. So that's why you can see they are approving the futures ETF rather than the spot ETF. Okay, so this is article number 1. All right. So for those of you guys who recently joined, right, recently came into the webinar, so if any questions, feel free to put in the chat box. Later after the session, I will answer one by one, or you can able to unmute yourself. So for now, I will conduct the session. So now, okay, so next article here, you can see for Bitcoin, what is the overall perspective for the whole year or towards end of this year? Okay, so there could be more sideways momentum or more sluggish, or I would say boredom could continue for another 6 more months. This is by Glassnode, another on-chain analysis. So you can see a Bitcoin sideways slump may not be near finishing yet. Although no doubt this year is a year of accumulation. Okay, this is a year when we want to accumulate, right? I've already mentioned to you guys. And for those who are new into crypto, congratulations why you are here, because your timing is spot on. Because every 4 years there is a cycle, the halving cycle. You're already the 3rd year here, 3rd year in crypto. Next year will be the halving, right? So you have another about couple of months, probably about 6 to 8 more months to accumulate before the halving. Okay, so in this latest weekly report, on-chain analytics from Glassnode, okay, so it discussed what? Right, to stack the cycles against each other, Glassnode has used the price performance since all-time high metric, which keep track of percentage performance of Bitcoin relative to the last all-time high. Okay, so this is the cycle, price performance since the cycle of all-time high. Okay, so you can see overall here, right, the time to break above is negative 54%. This is the current situation right now. We are at the moment. Currently, we are at a drawdown of 54%, right? This is about 6 months. Okay. All right. So you can see in the last cycle, 2016 cycle, right, is down about negative about 63%. 2019 cycle, 64% drawdown, right? Up to now, as for now, for 2023 is about negative 54% drawdown. Okay. So this is the current situation right now. So we should expect more sideways momentum or more sideways accumulation, I would say. So we have until most likely by end of this year to accumulate. Okay, so this timing is very important. Okay, as you know that this year is a year of accumulation. So one thing that immediately stands out in this graph is that Glassnode has used the April 2021, okay, top as the bull market peak. So as you know that April 2021, the market have peaked, did a bull off top. Okay, right? So despite the fact that the November 2021 top was where Bitcoin actually set its current all-time high value. So the last 2 cycles, which is on the 2021, right? 2021 was the last cycle, and then the previous cycle was on 2017. Okay, so right now we are focusing more on next year. Next year will be the halving. So it's very, very important on what to expect, because I believe the whole year of 2023 is going to be boring, it's going to be sideways. So you should expect probably volatility is there. But again, the time to accumulate, right, is you are running out of time, right? Another 4 more months. So you have to strategize yourself. How are you going to position? How are you going to time your trades or whatever spot positions so that you can able to prepare for the halving? Okay, so this is the overall perspective for this Bitcoin sideways momentum for this year. Okay, so now we move on to the next, which is another on-chain analysis. Okay, so I've also shown regarding the Bitcoin price stock to flow chart, and also of course on-chain analysis, data analytics. Okay, I believe this is more towards the technical side, but this is quite straightforward, right? So this is by Stock Money Wizards from Twitter. So as you can see, over the last few cycles here, that you can see 2014 to 2016 accumulation zone, right? And then what happened after accumulation? This is after the halving, right? This was the early run for Bitcoin. 2017, it went all the way up, go off top at 20K, 19.9 or 20K, around this level here. Okay, right, 20.9, then 20K was here, right, blow off top. Okay, around 2017 was a whole year of the bull run for crypto. And then after that, what happened? Then you have a 1 whole year of bearish momentum, bearish signal. Okay, so every bull market will always have a bear market after that. So what happened when you have a blow off top around the 20K period? It went all the way down for 1 whole year. And then this is the year where you want to accumulate. So from 2018, 2019, okay, the 1 whole year is where you accumulate. Okay, and then 2019 to 2020, you can see what happened, the price spike. It reached to a mid-cycle top. Okay, the mid-cycle top at 13,000. Okay, and then what happened? Right, proceed with after the halving of 2020. Right, it went all the way down because of COVID. Okay, so after the halving, it continues to rally again and to reach a new all-time high around the 69K to 70K. Right, so that's where we have already reached at the top, and then now we are currently at the accumulation phase. So to say that you're already late or not, I would say you're still early because you're still in the accumulation period. You're still early and your timing is pretty much perfect because this is a time where you want to pay more attention and to start learning about crypto. Okay, because I believe crypto could bring you a life-changing gains here by just holding the token itself rather than trading. Later on, I will show you why you should hold rather than trade. Okay, there's a huge difference here. Okay, so this is basically the overall perspective on the accumulation side. Now, next one here, you can see what happens after halving. So halving will mark at the end of, right, the end of the accumulation phase, which is phase 2. So the phase 2 is the orange graph here. Okay, it is an odd coincidence that many ETF decisions are dated around that particular day. So the ETF, spot ETF, I've already mentioned to you guys that this will be a game changer. Okay, this would actually explode the market for crypto. This will open the floodgates to the retail, to the public, where they will push the price of the crypto market, right, beyond your imaginary, right? It will continue to go skyrocket, and of course, the market cap also will explode. Okay, so currently, right now, we are in phase 2, which is accumulation. I've mentioned many times, this is a time when you want to accumulate. You don't want to waste time by buying low and selling high. This is not the time to do that. Okay, by moving into the halving, okay, that's where the price will start to move up. That's where the price will be at a premium. If you were to go in at phase 3, you're buying in at a premium. You're paying a premium to go in. So that's where you don't want to enter. This year itself, you should be entering and you should be positioning yourself to enter. Okay, so that's how the cycle takes place, right? The halving is almost near, which is next May, next year, April or May. Okay, so this is the preparation. Okay, so next one. So you can see here, what's the difference between trading versus investing. So I've already mentioned to you guys, and of course, my student as well. So even before I start, right, I've been through two bull market cycle, 2017, and of course, the last cycle, which is 2021. Okay, so 2021 was the best year where I only hodl, where I only buy and hold and harvest rather than do trading. Okay, because I've seen the best and the worst highlights of crypto. Okay, comparing trader versus investor by just holding. By holding alone, you will earn more compared to trading because trading itself, you can see, all right, you buy low, sell high, you time the market. Today, you make profit. But tomorrow, do you guarantee that you can continue to be consistent to make profit? Definitely not, right? You can lose everything on the next day or the next night. So that's the reason why I fully focus on hodling. Okay, hodling itself also maximum 1 year to 1.5 years. Okay, so it doesn't even take long. It's more towards short term. Okay, so that's the reason why from this year itself, you can order right all the way to end of 2024 or early 2025. It's entirely up to you. That is my strategy here. Because I personally have invested 30,000 last year cycle. Okay, the last bull run, which is 2021, 30,000 USD. Okay, turned into 1.2 million USD. Okay, so like I said, anything is possible by just holding alone. 30,000 to 1.2 is about 40 times within a span of 1 year to 1.5 years. Okay, so the game in crypto here is very simple. All you need to do is just hodl. Hodl, buy, hold, position yourself, okay, and to harvest after the halving. The job is simple, but many people make things complicated. Many feel the need to have this instant gratification where they need to go into the market and then start to trade. So what happened in this article here, you can see, I have lost about 60,000, okay, British pound, leverage trading on crypto. Okay, no one knows I actually hit myself for stumbling upon trading. So that's the reason why I disencourage people to trade in crypto. Yes, you can trade, but trade using the money that you can afford to lose, or probably use around 1 to 5%. Right? You want to trade after you make your profits from the bull run by holding. Okay, not from your life saving or not from loan. Okay, another article here you can see, right? I'm risk trading with leverage with what little I have left. You see, this guy has been in the crypto space since 2016. Can you imagine, so early? I've lost 90% of my coins within the last 2 years trying to copy trade these crypto Twitter celebrities. Okay, so it doesn't have much money now, especially considering I've been in the space for 7 years. So can you imagine, in the space for 7 years, you should be making millions already. But instead, he chose to leverage, right? Bridge trading with leverage with what little I have left and trying my luck at casino. Okay, that's the whole reason why people fail in crypto. They leverage trade. Okay, instant gratification, one profit fast, they want the money now. All right. And then while comparing to other people who buy and hodl, especially meme coins like Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, or the recent hype like Pepe, they make millions, correct or not? So that's on their luck. By just holding on spot itself can make you millions rather than trading. Okay, so I've seen the best and the worst, and this is the result. Hodling is still the best. Okay, buying and holding it is totally stress-free because by holding the underlying asset itself, okay, when the price goes down, you're at a paper loss rather than a margin call. Because if you are leverage trading, okay, let's say if you're 90% at the drawdown, okay, and then the broker will start calling or the exchange will call you, you need to top up your investment or your account might be wiped out or might get burned. So if you don't top up, then of course, definitely you'll get margin call or your account will be burned. So you lose everything. So that's the reason why I discourage people to trade. So that's the reason why you should be hodling. Buy, hold on spot position, and then wait for the halving, and then that's where you want to harvest. You understand? So if you got me, kindly type it, got it. All right. So I think this is very important. Okay, I believe most of the newbies or new people in crypto, they go in because of hype. They go in because their friends invited them. Okay, they go in because of a program they've been introduced or being paid. So most of the paid programs, what they encourage is that they want you to trade. So when you trade, whether you're making profit or loss, those introducers will make a commission out of you. So I'm telling you this because I'm giving out of experience. Those paid programs, especially introducing Bybit, direct trading, okay, futures trading. Okay, when you trade, you're new. You don't have any technical knowledge. You don't know how to analyze the chart. So when you buy low, sell high, or you make a loss or profit, they are the one reaping the benefits here. So I'm encouraging you guys to hodl. Buy and holding is still the best. Okay, that's how I can able to read it. That's how I'm able to retire on the last cycle. Okay, so it's a very simple strategy. Okay, so next one, we're talking about the Bitcoin halving. So I believe you guys are new. Most of you are new. So the Bitcoin halving happens every 4 years. So we have until how many more days? 252 days, okay, before the halving happens. So estimated around April 17 next year. You know how many more months to go? This month itself, we have another 4 more months. Plus April, another 4. 4 plus 4, 8 more months to go. So you have 8 more months for the halving to happen. Okay, so what is the halving all about? Right, new Bitcoins are issued by the Bitcoin network every 10 minutes. Okay, for the first 4 years of Bitcoin existence, the amount of new Bitcoin issued every 10 minutes was 50. So every 4 years, they will cut their supply into half. The amount of the blocks cut into half. So you can see, as for now, in the 2024 halving, the reward will drop from 6.25 BTC per block to about 3.125. Okay, so whenever the block cut into half, that's where the price will start to increase. Because why? The difficulty in mining increases, that's where it gets harder to mine, and that's where the price starts to shoot up. Okay, so that's how it works here in cryptocurrency, especially for Bitcoin. Okay, so you can able to view, this is a website here. Okay, you can able to view, right, the halving website. All right, so this is very straightforward. You have until 8 more months till the halving. Now moving on to the technical side very quickly. If you have any question, feel free to put in the chat box. Okay, so money time frame. So this is a Bitcoin dominance. So dominance is where you want to measure whether Bitcoin is strengthening or weakening. So it's very important also to know. So the money time frame, what you can see is that the setup on the money time frame, overall the trend is uptrend. Okay, you can see that the price have already break above the top BB. Okay, so I think this is quite technical. So I believe you guys are not familiar with the technical side. So anyway, I will just explain. Okay, but overall, you can see the trend is up for the dominance. Okay, if there's any chance of a pullback, you might look at the pullback here at the 48% on dominance. But overall, you can see the dominance might be heading towards the upside because all eyes on BTC right now, as we are actually heading for a break. Okay, for a break towards the 30K level. So this could be next as well. The next resistance at 58%. Okay, looking on to 4 hourly. 4 hourly, the trend is up also. We have a higher high, higher lows. Trending is up, still maintaining at the buy zone for the dominance on 4 hourly time frame. Okay, so okay, we move quickly to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin against dollar index or USD. So what we can see right now overall on the crypto market, Currently, you can see the price on the money time frame is sitting above the middle band, which is a uptrend. So any candle that closed above the middle band is considered uptrend. So the candlestick have already proven, given an indication where the market wants to go up. Trend is already uptrend. So it needs a confirmation. So there could be another confirmation, it might have a pullback to retest on this purple line here, which is the buy zone at 27.2. So far, overall, the trend is very bullish. So the next resistance, maybe you might see at this zone, at the reversal retest candle here at the 34.7. Now, weekly time frame, you can see also the trend, right? You can see it's trending towards the upside. We have a nice descending channel like this, flag pattern. Okay, you can see it's breaking towards the upside. So another one also you can see here, right? Another setup also you can see, another break could happen, probably for this week, where the market might also continue to rally again, to continue its rally towards the upside. So you have a nice descending channel, another one is repeating again. So if this were to take place, then the 34.7 is next for BDC. Very likely if there's any chance of a reversal back towards the upside. So far what we can see on today's candle have already broke above the middle band. So we have a nice candlestick change of direction from sell to buy. So far now it needs to break above the top BB, reconfirm back at this position at the 30K zone. So it needs to close above the 30K zone to have its bullish momentum to continue. So far overall on 4 hourly, there is a reversal retest candle. Maybe the price might have another pullback again. So this pullback might give you around this level here, around the 29.6 or 29.7. Okay, so these are the setups here. And then moving on to Ethereum. So Ethereum, you can see, okay, so, okay, compared to Ethereum, you can see that the price is actually below the middle band. Okay, it's below the middle band. So that means it's downtrend for Ethereum. Okay, and then now it might retest back at this buy zone here at around 1770. Okay, for Ethereum chart. Looking onto the weekly time frame, also you can see the setup also on the weekly time frame. Okay, the price is also closing inside the Bollinger Band. That means lack of steam to push towards the upside. Okay, so it's closing inside, creating an M pattern here. Okay, 1 and then 2, lower high compared to the previous slide. So that's the reason why there could be a bearish signal coming in from Ethereum. Okay, and then what you can see on the daily time frame, there is a break towards the upside, but the issue right now is it not close above the middle band. So it needs to break above here. So above here will be 1857. Closing above 1857, maybe it might take you somewhere around this level here to retest at 1897. Okay, on the top BB. So far on Ethereum, it's bullish on 4 hourly time frame, but there could be another pullback again coming in. So pullback maybe might retest back here at 1846. Right, your reversal retest candle is very important here. Okay, so this is the Ethereum chart. Okay, so far any questions at the moment? Because I'll be conducting another altcoin analysis if you guys do not have, because I got a few here I'll be looking at. So meanwhile, if you have any question, just feel free to put in the chat box or unmute yourself. Okay, meanwhile, I'll just go through the altcoins that I'm looking at. So we have Elrond here, right, for this year's accumulation. EGLD. So you can see here, all-time high, $554. Okay, currently down about 94%. This is a time when you want to accumulate, right? I've already mentioned to you guys. Shiba Inu is next. Okay, so let me do this first. So eGold. This is the best time to accumulate when it's down. All-time low, 7.98. Okay, so the bottom was here. Now it's breaking to a new low again. Okay, so on weekly time frame, what you can see here, weekly time frame. Okay, the chart setup is also still downtrend. Still, you have a nice momentum sell, pull back for the re-entry sell. So it's still breaking towards the downside. So again, this level here, the middle band could be very crucial to break towards the upside at $36. Okay, $36. And then what you can see, a descending channel. Right, so it needs to break past the middle band here to reconfirm again at $32. So eGold there could be a buying opportunity because the price is already at its lowest at 94% discount. So this is a time where you want to accumulate for eGold. Okay. All right, I move on quickly to Shiba. Let's see, another like 3 more minutes. So if this session ends, then you can use back the same link, the same Zoom link. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of news right now on the Shiba Inu. So they are creating a lot of utility coming in for this. So let's see. So far overall on Shiba Inu is at the sell zone. You can see already sideways is accumulation zone. Your bottom is here. Okay. Your middle band is here. Your next resistance. Okay. Then on weekly time frame, you can see what's happening. So the weekly time frame, you can see the price is actually breaking above the middle band. Okay. So the price is actually uptrend. Okay, candlestick change of direction from sell to buy. So there could be another pullback here, which will retest back at this level here. Okay, so this is like how many zeros here? I think about 6 zeros, 0.60782. Okay, so there could be a buying opportunity there. Okay, so far overall, you can see extreme sell. And pattern here, we have another closing one here also below the top. So there could be a selling opportunity here coming in for Shiba Inu. So overall, you can see Shiba Inu all-time low. Okay, all-time low. Okay, from the top. Okay, from this top to the current low, how many percent? 89%. So you are 89% down. So this is a time where you want to accumulate. Okay, this is a time where you want to accumulate for Shiba Inu. Okay, because it's already down at its lowest and it's already at the accumulation zone. So this is the range here. Okay, so far any more question? Or do you want to have another session again? You have another 1 more minute, then I will create another Zoom. Okay, so this is the altcoin. All right, Eagle, Shiba for today. Since no one is mentioning any coins, so I will end the session. Right, so you have another less than 1 more minute. Right, so in that case, once again, guys, thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next crypto live session next Wednesday again. And for those of you who come in late, can watch the recorded session. All right, guys, take care and good night, guys. See you.